be doing a reading from one of my books today, and the book I've chosen is this one here called Nur Inayat Khan, which is about World War II heroine Nur Inayat Khan, one of Prime Minister Winston Churchill's spies who was sent in as a radio operator to occupied Paris to assist the French resistance. I'll just read the blurb out first of all. It's 1940 and hundreds of families are being forced to flee Nazi-occupied France. Noor and her family leave Paris for England, where Noor signs up to the Women's Auxiliary Air Force despite her mother's wishes. Her talents are noticed and she is chosen to join Winston Churchill's Special Operations Executive. Noor returns to France, but this time as a secret agent. Can she keep her true identity hidden, report her findings back to London, and help the Allies win the war? So the chapter I'm going to read from is called Last Operator Standing, and what has basically happened is the Nazis found out about some of the agents who were assisting the French resistance, and they basically swooped in and arrested a number of them. And many fled Paris, but Noor decided that she was going to stay because somebody had to, and if it had to be her, then so be it. So the scene I'm going to read to you from is when she has decided that, if I can find the chapter. Here we are, Last Operator Standing. It's when she's decided that she's going to remain, she's not going to flee, because there has to remain one vital link between London HQ and occupied Paris. So, Last Operator Standing. I have returned to France with the help of some of the other agents. I managed to retrieve my radio set from Le Mans, where it was hidden. Apparently, it is the last remaining set in Paris. All other sets were confiscated by the Nazis when the radio operators were captured. I've been advised to keep my head down, but I know my duty. I must inform London about the fall of the circuit. On a quiet Sunday, just before noon, I find a deserted building and climb up 5 flights of stairs. Reaching the top, I open the hallway window and poke my head out. The street below is empty. Before the war, that would have been impossible to imagine. The street would be brimming with small children and women going about their business, but not anymore. I wait for a few seconds in case a baker's van comes into view. Gilbert warned me that these innocent-looking vehicles are being used as Nazi spy vans. The equipment inside can capture radio signals, exposing SOE agents to capture and arrest. I strain my ears for the click-clack of approaching Nazi boots on cobblestones, but hear nothing. Good, the coast seems to be clear. Clicking the radio set open, I grab the aerial and lean out of the window to hang it on a tree branch. I need to be careful to balance it just right, otherwise it might crash to the ground. The last thing I want to do is damage the set, or worse, draw unwanted attention in my direction. Once everything is set up, I take a deep breath and begin to code. Prosper has fallen. It only takes a few minutes before a message from London arrives. This is Buckmaster. I reply, everyone is captured. I am last radio operator standing. I tap my fingers as I wait. Agent, you are in danger. Return to England at once. Arrange transport. No, you can't be pulling me out now. Sir, I am the last operator left. I cannot leave. There will be no communication between the remaining agents in London. The incoming message says, Madeline, you are in clear and present danger. I try again to convince him. I understand, sir, but I must remain. Let me do this for the cause. For liberty. There is a long pause and I fear that I have angered Buckmaster. Perhaps he has stormed off. I glance out of the window to check for a Nazi soldier or van. It is dangerous for me to spend too long here. I should pack up. I'm just about to swing the aerial off the branch when the radio set beeps in with an incoming message. You are a soldier, Madeline. I, King and Country, thank you for your service. Carry on. Your sacrifice for the country will be remembered. May God be with you. I swing the aerial off the branch just as I hear the growl of a van's engine. I pack my setup as fast as I can and bolt down the stairs to the ground floor. There is a crack in the wooden front door and I peep through it. My stomach stinks. I see a bakery van parked right outside. Oh no, that must be the Nazis. They must have captured the signal. But where is the click-clack of their boots? There is neither sight nor sound of the soldiers on the road. Are they still in the van, waiting for me to step outside so they can jump out and grab me? Yes, that's probably the case. What am I to do? I can feel the sweat trickling down my back, making my cotton dress damp. I've just told my commander that I'm the last operator standing. I can't fall within minutes of gaining his permission to continue. I need to find an escape. I rack my brains and suddenly remember that there is a back door to this building. I noticed it when I was scouting for transmission locations. I've never used it before, and there is no better time than now. On tiptoe, I slowly move backwards away from the door. A few more seconds, and I'm out of the back door and into an alley. I look around frantically. Yes, the coast is clear. I walk quickly to my left, take a right turning, and then another until I am far away as I can be from that bakery van. I'm going to stop there, but that's the scene where Noor tells her commander in London that she's going to stay, she's not going to abandon her post, and illustrates the danger that she's in every time she transmits these messages, because of course the radio signals can be picked up by the Nazi vans who are disguised as bakery vans scouring the empty Paris streets. So here's my book, Noor Inayat Khan, and I hope that I'll be able to do live reading to your classes. Thank you so much.